We are live.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining us for another episode of MovieCast. This is a very special episode that we have today. This is about the very huge, big announcement that Disney, Pixar, LucasFilm, am I missing anyone else? And anything that's wrapped under the Disney bubble and Marvel, they released their updated schedule, and it has a lot of movies all the way from 2019 to 2027. So if we're all alive for that, yay. We have surprises, we have cancellations, we have broken promises, and we have a whole bunch of things that wasn't even discussed that you're just slamming us with. And we have a lot of unnecessary sequels, and I'm talking to you, Avatar. So, joining me once again is the wonderful Richard Bailey Jr. How are you doing this evening, Mr. Jr.?
I'm doing pretty good. Just getting ready for the post Kyrie Boston Celtics.
That is good. That's good. He's a very huge sports fan, and I just watched the season finale of Star, and my heart is broken. It was so ratchet and so like good ratchet as well. And I know you had a terrible time watching that game, and your team lost.
Well, I definitely will watch that because I spoke to my mom earlier and she asked me if I was going to watch Empire and Star tonight, and I told her I didn't even know that was coming on tonight, so I will have to go back and watch that show.
It's the season finale, and I didn't get to watch Empire yet, but I watched Star, and oh my gosh, it was just wow what they did. They had an in-game moment there. So yeah. So we'll get right into this. This very interesting thing that we have. We're gonna break down every Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Lucas Arts film, 20th Century Fox, all the movies that they announced that is coming to theaters from 2019 to 2027. Hopefully, we'll all be alive to see all of these movies. And this is not a lot of these movies. I do not imagine is going to be set in stone, such as Avatar, because they keep moving the date. So this is what we have so far. In 2019, we still have a poop ton of movies. We just got off of Avengers Endgame, so everyone's off the high of that, right? And we're gonna move on from Endgame and jump right on into da 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 wah wah Aladdin, which I know you're very excited for. They had a screening for it,
Uh
and yeah,
oh,
uh,
already.
already they had a screening. There were first reactions, and basically it all boiled down to we love the movie. It's really fun. Will Smith gives us a new spin, a new take on Genie, but the CGI is so darn atrocious that it's just a hot mess when it comes to the CGR. CGI. I said CGR. I was thinking of Jafar and CGI at the same time. And they also mentioned that Jafar was so poorly designed in his CGI-ness. Because remember, spoiler from next, if you haven't seen the movie, the animated 30 years ago, spoiler, he turns into like a huge snake. So
Yeah, I
he
remember
said
that.
he said the special effects were atrocious, basically. But the movie itself is really great, and it's a nice, fun spin. They said it's kind of like a Bollywood movie. It reminded them of. So that's kind of like take it as you will. I still say hold out to Lion King because I was able to see the opening with the and that was amazing. And going by how they're saying Jafar looks and Genie being a mess, I don't necessarily think you should jump right on into that. But moving on, we have so Aladdin we still have is going to be May 24th. Also, let's jump back a little bit. We also have Token. Token, not like Token from South Park, ha ha ha, but Tolkien from the Lord of the Ring franchise, the author. I remember they're doing the biopic of that,
Yeah.
which I heard was also another letdown. Your favorite movie is coming out. Also, we're going to move to June 7th. Dark Phoenix, which is the worst movie I've ever seen. But yay, Dark Phoenix for those who are looking forward to that. June 21st, we have Pixar 4. I said Pixar 4. Toy Story 4 by Pixar. Which, by the way, I interviewed the actress who plays Bonnie. Very adorable.
Yes.
Madeline McGraw. She's 10 years old. She is the voice of Bonnie. She is the creator of Forky, the nervous fork, who's like, I'm not a toy. I don't belong here in this world. Please get me out. So it was a very fun interview that we will have posted on the site pretty soon. Absolutely adorable girl. So that is releasing on June 21st. On July 12th by Fox, we have an animated named Stuber. Have you ever heard of Stuber before?
Oh yeah, I have.
It's not an animated. I said an animated. I'm sorry. That's the Batista movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know exactly what it is because I saw a trailer for that not too long ago.
I said animated. Yeah, this is the one with Dave Bautista and Kumal, who is like basically he's like a mild mannered Uber driver. His name is Stu, and he ends up picking up Dave Bautista or Drax, who turns out to be a cop who's on the trail of a brutal killer, and like it's basically like this weird, buddy type movie comedy thing. So it should be really interesting. Dave Bautista, I don't remember him doing comedy. Well, Drax, you would say, is comedy, but it's kind of like that one note comedy.
Oh yeah.
It's funny. So yeah. Then we have July 19th, sorry. July 19th, my favorite that I think everyone should buy their tickets the day that they go on sale, and it should be a huge hit, The Lion King. So that one is something that I am looking forward to this year. That is my Marvel event. After that, we're going to have, it is called The Art of Dancing in the Rain, which is based on a novel. It's basically about an uplifting story that, it's told from the perspective of a dog. Clever. And we have a lot of dog movies that have been very successful. Remember A Dog's Journey, A Dog's Purpose. Homeward Bound is still the one that I always love and recommend. So that comes out August 9th. On August 23rd, we have by Fox Searchlight. It's called Ready or Not, which is not the Fugees album. So moving on from that, we have Ad Astra. That is by Fox. That is going to be released on September 20th. On October 4th by Fox, we have, this is like the one that I'm so excited for. It's called The Woman in the Window. It's based on a novel by A.J. Finn, who himself is his own story because it's like plagiarized the novel, but that's not what the story is about. The story is about this woman who may have possibly seen a murder. And the only thing is that she is an agoraphobe. So she can't exactly leave the apartment. And she has a broken marriage herself, and a lot of things go down. So it stars a huge bunch of people, and it's going to be very exciting. And I know a lot of people are excited for. Then October 18th, Disney is releasing Maleficent, the Mistress of Evil, which is the sequel to the movie I didn't really like, Maleficent. Did you like Maleficent?
I haven't seen that. I'm aware of it, but I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it? Yeah, well, it's a very interesting updated tale of Maleficent, of that character, which name I can't pronounce. But yeah, and it's very interesting how they changed it, and they made it really dark. It was like really, really dark. There's rape involved. So yeah, go Disney. After that, we have Ford v Ferrera. Now, after that, that's going to release on November 15th, but on November 22nd is going to be the sequel to the biggest movie, I would say, even more than Star Wars, and that is Frozen 2.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. I know you're ready to let it go.
I mean, I haven't seen Frozen.
I do not understand. You will see the most random movies, but like when it comes to blockbusters that everyone knows, I've never seen it.
No, I mean, yeah, I've seen some of the other movies. That's just I have not seen that, but I have enough time to see it before the second one comes out, so it's all good.
You're like, you've seen Eighth Grader, but
Eighth
you're like, I
grader.
haven't seen Frozen.
Oh, I
Eighth.
have. Well, no, I haven't seen that either. Eighth grader.
Oh, I thought you saw Eighth Grader. No.
Oh no, that's the independent movie. That movie was playing here, but I didn't get a chance to go see that.
Well, darn it. Go see Eighth Grader, everyone. Now, December 20th is the biggest movie, one of the biggest movies that's going to be released that I know you're very excited for, and that you love the title with all of your heart. And that is Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. Yeah.
I will say this. I know there are a lot of people that are huge fans of Star Wars, and I understand being a fan of Star Wars, but I am tired of all these damn Star Wars movies. I was not a fan of this trilogy here. But with that said, hey, I wish them well. I still have a very bad taste in my mouth from that Han Solo movie, so that's I think that was it for me. I will watch this to see how the story concludes, but I'm definitely not excited for it.
Are you just serious?
Oh yeah. I was not a fan of this. Rogue One to me that has been the best recent Star Wars movie in my personal opinion because it had a very realistic ending where no one survives. So
You knew going in, no one was going to survive.
oh yes, the suicide mission. So that was great though. I enjoyed that movie. I enjoyed the characters and what they did with that movie. So yeah, that was great. After that, I haven't really enjoyed the movies. But like I said, I will watch this last movie so I can see how the story ends. But yeah, they definitely need to take a break with the Star Wars movies, and I'm glad that they agree they need to take a break, and for the most part, they will, at least for the next couple of years.
Let me finish the list before you get excited. Ha ha ha. Sorry. So after Star Wars, okay, getting serious. Sorry. December 25th, Christmas Day. You know, they always start out the really big, nice Christmas movie. We're going to get Spies in Disguise. Now, this is by 20th Century Fox. This actually looks really great. It is an animated, like the CGI animated. Not, you know, when I say animated, I miss the hand-drawn animation ones, but okay. Everything is computer CGI. It's called Spies in Disguise, and it's about a super spy whose name is Lance Sterling and a scientist, Walter Beckett, are almost exact opposites. Lance is smooth, suave, debonair, while Walter is not. But what Walter lacks in social skills, he makes for in smarts and innovation, creating awesome gadgets Lance uses on his epic mission. So it's basically like a James Bond thing. Okay? And basically, these two have to learn how to work together, and they're spies, and they're in disguise. So that's kind of like, you know, and if you look at the animation, it's kind of similar to what you would see in Minions, which is yeah.
I'm fully aware of this. I'm actually looking forward to that because I like the pairing of who's in it. And
Yeah.
speaking of Tom Holland, did you mention Spider-Man: Far From Home?
No, I did not. We are
Yeah.
going to the Spider-Man Far From Home, which can we talk about that
Yes.
twist?
Yes. We must talk about that trailer. Absolutely.
So the trailer is very much connected to Endgame. So if you have not seen Endgame, you probably don't want to watch the trailer for Spider-Man.
Yes, and I'm glad that they had him say that this before the trailer even started. If you haven't watched Endgame, then yeah, you don't need to watch this trailer. Although, to be honest, if someone is a Marvel fan and they still haven't seen Endgame, then maybe right now they need to be questioned as to whether or not they are a legitimate Marvel fan.
Ooh, remember, it was really hard to get tickets, and you know, who knows? You may have kids now. Babysitter, and you can't afford the babysitter, so you have to figure out a day to go when it's less of a crowd, and you have the people who are like repeat goers, so you have to deal with that. So please see it before Spider-Man comes out, before Spider-Man is released.
Yes, they must do that. That to me is man, July is going to be an excellent month. It starts with that and ends with Lion King. So yeah, I look forward to both of those.
Yeah, July 2nd is when Far From Home comes out.
Yes.
Well, it comes out the 3rd, but you can get, how they do that previous day where you could still go.
Oh, I'm definitely going as soon as it hits the theater. The tickets are already on sale now for that.
They are on sale. Oh, certain theaters are having special screenings.
Oh yeah.
But July 7th is the official. No, I'm looking at the wrong time.
Oh no! I mean that you can actually pre-order your tickets now.
Yes, you can pre-order your tickets. I was right the first time. July 2nd is when the movie is released.
Yeah.
Yes. So pre-order your tickets right now because it's amazing. And the trailer, we have to talk about the trailer, how it ties into Endgame, and how basically, from my understanding, I'm slow, but from my understanding is, so Tony Stark did his whole "I love you 3000" thing, which broke my heart, but was beautiful. And also they confirmed that Ned, who is Peter Parker's friend, was snapped as well. So 5 years has passed, obviously, from the snap, but it takes place directly after Endgame. So him and Ned disappeared, went into the Soul Stone. Hopefully, maybe they'll talk about the aftermath of that. But very important is that we're getting the villain Mysterio. And Mysterio, because of the snap, he was snapped. But when they unsnapped Thanos' snap, he would snap back to the wrong Earth. Right?
See, the way I interpreted that trailer is that now Mysterio is a mentor to Spider-Man. So that could be a twist in the story because they're fighting the monsters, the creatures. So that could be a twist that comes up later, I guess, in the story. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait because some of that is going to have to be answered. And of course, Mary Jane was also in that snap because she looks exactly the same. And now now they have a romance. Her and Peter have a romance. So yay!
Yay! And when we all know that she's Mary Jane now, we all like the worst kept secret.
Yeah.
So it sets up so many different things, and it also sets up MCU overall with now their abilities to play with multiple Earths.
Yes.
So
this is I can see the importance of this movie moving forward with the other stuff because Marvel has not really announced what all of these other movies are. That obviously you've heard about some that are in development, but well, yeah, this is going to be interesting. We definitely will speculate on that as we go through the other upcoming releases.
Right, and it's could answer so many questions also about the Disney Plus shows that are coming.
Oh, yeah.
And why some of the characters are getting spin-offs in different decades. Like WandaVision, for example, takes place in the 50s. Is it our Wanda that we know? Or is it another Earth? So.
Yeah. That's a great question.
We don't know. So many questions. So, yeah, I look forward to that. And that's going to be just insane and incredible and exciting. So, yay for that. Moving on to next year, hopefully you're still around. We have Underwater, which is by Fox. We have the Kingsman prequel, which is releasing on February 14th. February 21st, we have The Call of the Wild. March 6th, we have Onward. March 27th is the live action Mulan. We have not heard any details of aside from casting and the fact that the "I'll Make a Man Out of You" song is not in the movie, which serves no purpose at all because it's literally the point of the movie. So, and I don't think you watched Mulan. Have you?
Wait, repeat that?
Have you watched Mulan?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Looking forward to seeing what they do with the live action.
Just making sure. All right. So, April 3rd, we have is New Mutants, which changing platforms because there was so many reshoots, so many delays. Then it was like it's going to be on Hulu. Then they said Disney Plus, and now it's back in theaters. And it just seems like they're really embarrassed of this movie. And I don't understand why. Like the thing is that you could really capitalize on Macy Williams, who's having an incredible year with Game of Thrones, is Arya, which is a show you don't watch, but you really should watch it. But she's having an amazing, amazing time. So,
I do have a question. Is this New Mutant show, is this in any way tied to the MCU plans, or is this a part of the Fox, the movies that Fox was doing?
this is Fox. This was the thriller.
Okay.
It was supposed to be the horror thriller version.
Okay, because I do remember seeing a trailer a long time ago, but I was wondering why the hell they kept it's now being pushed to 2020 instead of this year. So okay, that makes sense.
We did a ton of reshoots. I don't know. It may actually be just that bad. I don't understand this at all, but apparently it's just that bad. But yeah, on May 1st we have an untitled Marvel film, which I don't know what that is. Maybe Strange. We know there's a Thor. We know there's remember Thor joined Guardian of the Galaxy, so maybe that's one of them.
What is the rumors of the movie with the one character that did not survive Avengers Endgame that you absolutely said you felt nothing for? Is that person still getting a movie?
They're getting a solo movie. Yeah, they're getting the solo movie.
All right, so I think I've heard that the movie is in development now. I don't know how far it is, but
yeah, we're getting the Scarlet.
So maybe that's coming sooner. I mean, I know that Guardians is going to probably take a while because I thought that they said that James Gunn is supposed to finish Suicide Squad 2 before he moves on to Guardians, but the script is already written, so I don't know how soon they're going to finish Guardians. But yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, possible.
But but you said this is April 2020?
This is going to be May 1st.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Then May 29th, 2020, we have Artemis Fowl, which is based on a very popular book.
I've heard of that. Yes, I've heard of that.
June 19th, we have an untitled Pixar animation film. My hopes and dreams wishes that it was Incredible 3.
That would be that would be a shock to a lot of people.
It won't happen, but I would love. Just Jack can get his own solo.
Well, you know what it's probably going to be though.
What?
Toy Story 5.
That's not nice. Toy Story 4 is so unnecessary. That's just mean. Don't be mean. That's just cruel. So yeah, July is cruel. July 3rd, we have Free Guy. Now, July 17th is a movie that we did not expect, and a lot of people freaked out over in like the best possible loving way ever, and that is Bob's Burger. We're getting a Bob's Burger movie.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't expecting that. I love the show, so I can't wait to see what they do with this movie.
It is insane, and people are very, very happy for it, and I am very happy for it and shocked and excited. So, yes, we finally get to meet the family. Now, this is another thing, is that it was announced 2 years ago, but because of all these different acquisitions and everything else that was going on, I kind of forgot about it. And I honestly thought it was canceled, but it was announced 2 years ago, and Disney's like, yeah, this is still going. We're very happy. It was moving forward. We're not going to New Mutant this. Let's see this. I'm like, yes. All right. So July 24th, 2020, we have Jungle Cruise. Yay! I know you're excited about that. This is the one that stars
The Rock, right?
yeah, that's the one with the Rock, and it's basically the Disney theme park attraction. It's the same darn name. So, so I'm like, and then you have these like a corny picture of like the Rock dressed as like a theme park goer, like the theme park worker with like he's the guide. But yeah, it looks interesting. Obviously, it's a comedy, and the Rock is in it, and it's gonna be. Here's a great part. It's set in the 1930s during the Great Depression, and he's a riverboat captain named Frank, who is the Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Do we call him the Rock anymore? I don't know. He's so big. Can we just call him Dwayne Johnson? Or is he forever the Rock?
Oh, Dwayne Johnson. I think I don't know if he wants to use the Rock anymore.
All right. Well, Dwayne Johnson plays Frank, who's the riverboat captain who takes a scientist and her brother on a mission into the jungle to find a tree believed to possess healing powers. All the while, the trio must fight against dangerous wild animals and competing German expeditions. So it's really cute. It has Dwayne Johnson, Emily Blunt is in it, Paul Giamatti is in it. So there you go. And it's been in development since 2016. So there you go. They're finally releasing it. So
there you go.
there you go. August 14th, we have the one and only Ivan, which is by Disney. I know you're excited for that.
Oh yeah, that should be interesting.
You're like, yeah, it's great. Then moving on, that's the one that's based on the book. Just so you know.
Ah, okay.
You're like, oh, okay. It's about a silverback gorilla whose name is Ivan, who lives in a cage at a mall. So it's kind of depressing, but a gorilla in a cage at the mall. Okay, so moving on, we have Fox on August 9th, 2020, is Death on the Nile. On November 6th, we have from Disney or Marvel an untitled Marvel film. So 2020 could be Doctor Strange 3. Maybe.
Yeah.
November. Maybe.
Yeah, because I think the last Doctor Strange that was out in November also. That's possible. Yeah, because I mean I have no idea how far along they are on that movie, but we do know that's coming for sure. And Black Panther 2, I believe that Ryan Coogler is writing the script right now, so maybe that's probably a little further out. I'm not sure, but yeah, Doctor Strange, yeah, that totally makes sense.
That would be good. Yeah, and there's also been a lot of Doctor Strange rumors too, because of the whole snap, and also because of the whole multiple Earth theory. We are getting a lot of rumors that state that the Ancient One is coming back.
Uh-oh.
Which makes sense if you've seen Endgame.
Yeah. They I'm very curious how that what happened in that movie impacts that character, especially when in that particular scene. So yeah, we need to get some answers about that.
We get answers, and then also you have the guy, Chidale Adafor, whose name I'm pretty sure I just butchered.
Oh yeah, Baron Mondo. Yes.
Yeah, he's running around killing. What would you call them? I forgot the name of them.
I just want to say I cannot wait to see him finally become the main threat. I just hope that they do not take the route of killing him the same way they did Killmonger. But They have a track record of killing off these villains, so that's probably going to happen. But we'll see about that.
They do, but here's the thing with Killmonger, though. It was kind of a beautiful death. Like, he got to see the sunset and the sunrise and all that stuff. His last words was kind of like, "It's beautiful," or something to that extent.
Yeah, and he chose that, and he chose the fate as well. So
it wasn't like they wanted to kill him. They was like, "We can fix you up," and he was like, "No, I want to go. Let me go." No, they could have easily just saved his life, and he was like, "No, this is what I want." He got to see the sunset or the sunrise or whatever time zone they were in, and it was beautiful. So they really handled him really well. Now, when it came to the other ones, like remember this Iron Man? Remember the first Iron Man when all he did was just power up the suit gun thing with the hand?
Yeah.
And then remember in Iron Man 2, they did the exact same thing, but now it was with War Machine?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, they've handled their killings of villains pretty darn awful. Even Thor was and then don't get me started on Thor Dark World. That was atrocious. So, yeah. Yeah, hopefully we'll see how they do Doctor Strange 2. And whether they give my man a deserving death, or even if he does die. I mean, eventually he'll die. They all die.
Yeah, that's true.
Who knows? All right, so the untitled Marvel film. Then we have June 6th. Remember, we're still in 2020, but we're still around back then. So June 6th, which I'm thinking is like the day before the election. I don't know. We have Ron's Gone Wrong. So that one is a story about walking, talking, digitally connected bot that's sweeping the world to become every kid's new best friend. But when an 11-year-old boy ends up with one that doesn't work, his attempts to teach it become hilarious, heartwarming exploration into what real friendship means in the world of algorithms and social media. That actually sounds great.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Sounds good. And that's by 20th Century Fox. And that really sounds good. And that's coming out November 6th, 2020. Now, after that, November 25th, which is, I'm going to think, Turkey Day? Thanksgiving? Probably? Yeah. We have another untitled Disney animation film.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed. I don't know what it is. I don't like these untitledness. It makes me nervous.
Lilo and Stitch, perhaps?
You laugh, but we are getting a Lilo and Stitch, but it's an animation. I wish
another. So it's not that's a live action. You said?
Yeah, we're getting a live action version, but I would love to get another just basic animation.
Interesting.
That would be really great.
I would like to see how that live action is. Are they going to design the characters like they did in Pikachu, or is this going to be like a real animal type of that they're going to be?
It'd be like Sonic. How do you design Sonic? Living in the Gangsta's Paradise too. That's so bad. Oh my gosh, that was terrible design. It looks so bad, but it looks so bad. I want to see it though. Oh man.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely get to see it early. You'll have to let everybody know what your thoughts are.
I fear it. I don't want to see it, but I'm so curious. Jeez Louise. So yeah, moving on. December 18th. Golly, 2020. We have West Side Story. Yay! The cast is really strong, and this is the one that's by Steven Spielberg.
Is that like a reboot of the just a new movie of the same of the older one, like a new version?
Fake.
Oh, okay.
I don't know exactly the difference between reboot and remake. I like to call reboots for franchises.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because this is just like a one-off.
And remakes are like, let's do this again 20 years later. That kind of.
Yeah, like what they did with the movie last year with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but yeah, but they've been some really big cast and um Ansel Elgort. I'm pretty sure I butchered that name, but Ansel Elgort is going to play Tony, which makes no sense because like he can sing, but he can't sing. But then again, Tony wasn't really a great singer. Like he was kind of like a really nice soprano, maybe an alto. I don't know. I failed music theory, but something along that. And then Rachel Ziegler is going to play Maria. Which I don't. But it will have. I've heard that it will have Cheetah Rivera. I think I'm mixing up my cast members a little bit, but it's gonna have yeah. So we'll see. It'll be really interesting to see what they do. But the dancing will be amazing if they don't change the choreography. It's not much you should change around because they have really great blueprint. So yeah. Moving on. December 23rd, we have ready for this? I know you're excited.
Oh yeah.
Cruella. I'm excited for it.
Oh, Cruella Deville.
Cruella Deville. I'm
Oh
actually
yeah.
excited. And it's not been confirmed, but the rumor is that Emma Stone will be in it.
Ah, okay. That's great.
I'm looking forward to it. I want to see how they do it. It will be the live action version, and it's going to follow young Cruella. So it's about her origin story of how she became Cruella. So I'm really excited. Emma Stone is going to be in it. So we'll see. Hopefully it's done. Live action kind of worries me, but we'll see. So moving on, we have in 2021, if we're all still alive, we have the untitled Marvel film. Yay, another untitled. Okay,
And that's for
I have no
20,
idea.
2021, you said?
2021, so that could be Guardians. It could be.
Yeah, that's probably Guardians. Maybe. Yeah.
James Gunn is a little busy man
It should
because
be. It should be.
he's Brightburn. He's doing Suicide 2, Guardians. I'm pretty sure if Brightburn is successful, Brightburn 2. So we'll see. Then after that, we have Nimona, which a lot of people are excited for. It's based on a book. Many people are excited for it. That's coming out in 2021. It's a fantasy webcomic that was originally a comic strip. So that's coming out, and it's going to be really cute and fun and adorable. And moving on to more mysteriousness, we have on March 12th, untitled Disney live action film. That could be Lilo. Maybe.
That could be Lilo. I'm trying to think of other movies that they haven't done yet. That have we gotten a Bambi live action in development yet?
We don't need Bambi.
Well,
Oh
well,
God.
well, well, let me just say, if they do Bambi, then they definitely need to put our
Don't.
good old friend from The Intruder in there as the one that kills the mother.
That's not funny. You are mean. That's not even funny, yo, man.
He played that role just a little too aggressive with the shooting. It's a little too suspect.
That's so mean. That's just now my heart hurts. Bambi really destroyed me, but Dumbo destroyed me more. But that's just really mean.
I haven't seen Dumbo yet, so I need to see how bad that what were some of the bad things they did in that movie.
Okay, so in terms of live action, we have ready?
Yeah.
Now we already know about Maleficent, right? So it's not that. We have Lady and a Tramp, but that's going to Disney Plus.
Okay.
We have Mulan, which you already announced. There's Cruella. There's Pinocchio. There's the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Rest in peace to the Citadel.
Hmm.
We have Lilo and Stitch, and we have The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, Little Mermaid. Yep.
With Rob Marshall and Lin-Manuel Miranda. Oh my gosh, if they make Eric Hispanic. But he's producing. They didn't say if he's starring. There's no one who's saying anyone's starring. He's producing. But I would die. Honey. Okay, so it could be any one of those. It could be Little Mermaid, Lilo, Hunchback, or those three, because they already announced Cruella. And Lady and the Tramp, they said was Disney Plus. So, yeah, that could be interesting. We'll see. Obviously, we have to see because there's no other options. So, moving on. We're from the live action Disney. We have an untitled Marvel film, May 7th. May 28th. Hold on to your bucket, okay? We got an untitled Disney live action film.
So they setting this up where they got a Marvel movie and a Disney movie in the same month, because I noticed that's a pattern, because like what I said earlier with that Spider-Man movie and the Lion King movie coming out the same month, and then this month we got last month we had Avengers, and now you got Aladdin coming out this month. So
Aladdin, Lion King, yeah, those two.
So this is a very smart strategy for them to make sure they get as much money as possible at the box office. I have to say that's genius.
Yeah. Then wait, hold on, in case you're ready. So after the Marvel untitled Marvel film, we have May 28th, the untitled Disney live action film.
Another live action film.
June 18th, untitled Pixar animation film.
Damn, that's like a couple weeks after the live action movie.
Basically, wait. Now July 9th, we know what it is. You ready?
No, what's this?
Indiana Jones.
And is Harrison Ford returning, or are they going to have his son Shia LaBeouf?
If it's Shia LaBeouf, I love that name, LaBeouf, or Harrison. What is it, Harrison Ford? But here's my thing: if we could recast, who would you have?
Oh, as the main
as the Indiana Jones. Yep.
A younger version, you said, or it doesn't matter the age?
Ooh, doesn't matter the age. Who would you have to, if it is a reboot and Shia says no, and Harrison Ford's like, no, I'm old, who would you have?
Okay. Let me think about that one real quick. Do you have any picks?
I do.
Okay.
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, I can see that.
I want my Bradley Cooper. Or as a way of apologizing for not giving us a National Treasure 3, Nick Cage, who I know is crazy right now and probably should not be doing any movies, but this is a crazy version of Indiana Jones, Nick Cage.
Yeah.
But like the subtle one, we have Bradley Cooper.
That could certainly work. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with either one of those picks. And if they want to go with a younger selection, there's plenty of options.
Yeah.
I would say the guy who was going to be getting nominated for an award next year for his performance as Elton John, he is not a bad pick for that role either, depending on whatever they do with the Kingsman franchise after this next movie.
That's true. Or we can make it a black Indiana Jones, but Idris Elba in there.
Oh, I would love that, but I don't know if we're gonna see that.
I don't know. Or it could be a woman.
That's true too. That's something that's totally different. Yeah.
But then we kind of have one with Tomb Raider, so.
Well, this might be better than Tomb Raider though. Maybe.
Shots fired. Shots fired. All right. So, yeah, that's so mean. But it's true though. But it's so mean. Sheesh. But also, wait. Also, random thing. We could get a sequel to Tomb Raider, the one that starred Alicia Vanker, whatever.
Yeah, actually, I thought the sequel was already in production. I haven't heard anything about it because I like some of these movies have been getting made, but they're not really you have to really dig to find sort of some information.
That's true, and that's by MGM and Warner Brothers, not by Disney or anyone else. So
Yeah. Well,
any
I'm pretty sure that any company that is not Disney, they saw this listing of all of these movies, that this scheduled plan. Now they're like, oh, we got to get our schedules together now, because this is we got to remain competitive with everybody. So
we got to.
oh yeah.
So moving on from Indiana Jones, we have July 30th, 2021, an untitled Disney live action film.
See, I think what we're gonna have to do is we're going to have to look at all of the animated films, like a list of all of them, and say, okay, well, this is probably going to become a live action, because I cannot think of it. It's too many movies that I can't think of that could become a live action. But I know I'm overlooking some of them. I just have to look at a list.
That is true. That is very true. I never thought of that. But once again, you're all right. Well, yeah, but there's so many untitled movies. I don't even think they fully know what it is. And remember, it also could be a lot of original pieces, and not necessarily reboots and remakes. So could be a lot of that as well. But we just don't know yet, which is unfortunate. But moving on from that, from one live action film, we have another one releasing on October 8th. Then on November 5th is an untitled Marvel movie. So we have that. Then on November 24th, we have an untitled Disney animation film. But then on December 17th, 2021, if we're still around, and if the release date doesn't change and move 5 years later, we have, you ready for this? Avatar 2.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There you
Movie that has been literally feels like forever since I've seen the first one.
And watch them push it back.
Yeah, oh yeah, it could be delayed again. You know, so three and four are still coming out before 2027, right? Or they just said no.
Sheesh. But yeah, 2020. Sheesh. We'll be old farts by then. Golly. You'll be chasing your grandchildren.
Oh no,
Wait a second. Back in my day, we just had Avatar 1. So moving on to 2022, we have all of these movies. February 18th. Hold on, this is gonna get really exciting. The untitled Marvel film. March 18th, untitled Pixar film. May 6th, untitled Marvel film. May 27th, untitled live action Disney film. I love how they just secured dates with, like, it's just a movie. You're getting a movie, and we don't know what it is.
Well, the list is especially funny when they secure dates, but then they also tell you further out, oh yeah, this is the movie that's coming out. So they obviously, I'm pretty sure they have already an idea as to what the movies are, but they don't want to reveal all of that information yet.
Yeah, that is true. They don't want to pull like a DC and then screw up the movie release dates and just confuse everybody. What's a cyborg? And he's just sitting up there in Justice League. Because that makes sense. And we're still waiting for that Flash movie, by the way.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That when they announced that movie, and that never came to fruition. But okay. So yeah, Disney and Marvel and Pixar and all of them are smart. It's like you're getting something, and here's the date, but we're not going to tell you because things. So that way you kids can't be mad at us. You can only be mad at us for Avatar because we're going to release and tell you that it's Avatar 20, and we're going to give you a date, and then move that 40 years from now. Sheesh. And remember, James Cameron has like stopped directing other movies just so he could do Avatar. That's
Oh
how it
yeah.
went to Robert Rodriguez. He was like, I don't want to do this no more. I would
Well,
Avatar.
James Cameron is pretty wealthy, right? So if that's the case, then I guess he said, "Well, no, I'm gonna take my time and do whatever
Yeah,
I want to do."
it's a Titanic money, so he's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I forgot which date I was off, but they're all untitled Pixar and live action Disney movies, and we're getting a Marvel film on July 29th. And
Oh.
and then finally, and then after all of the Disney live action films, Disney live action films, and then the Disney animation film, on December 16th, we're getting, I know you're very excited for this, an untitled Star Wars movie.
Hmm.
Yay!
You said excited?
I know you're excited for Star Wars. And
I'm not sure about that yet, but we'll. It depends what that movie is, and it also depends how this next movie ends, and whether or not this is a new story or a connected story. I mean, I would hope it is a completely new trilogy, but
it's it's
we'll see.
it's a Mace Windu movie.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'll be fine with that.
I'll be fine with that too, actually. Give me my purple lightsaber. But
Although I don't know if Sam Jackson's still gonna be around. That's about 5 or 6 years from now.
this is 20. We're still in 2022.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, okay, yeah, he'll still be around.
Jackson?
Yeah.
Heck, we need a Nick Fury solo movie.
Yeah. That'll be great.
Even just a cartoon, like an animated something. Yeah. And don't kill off Sam Jackson. Moving to 2023. After the February 17th untitled Disney live action movie, we have December 22nd. If we're still around, or if the date wasn't pushed back, and we're still not waiting for Avatar 2, there's Avatar 3.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. 2024, December 20th, we have an untitled Star Wars film. Remember the break we're having? There you go now. There's that break 1 year later after 20. Okay. 2025. My gosh, 6 years from now. These are bold for them to do this. 6 years from now, December 19th, if we're still alive and kicking, Avatar 4.
There you go.
There you go.
Now that will definitely get delayed since they delayed the Avatar 2 all this time. So yeah, that's definitely gonna get pushed out further.
No, James Cameron's updating the will. Someone must finish Avatar. Okay, so where would decade am I in? Oh, 2025. Wait, no, I did 2025. Avatar 4. Then 2026, we have an untitled Star Wars film.
Yeah, I guess that'll be part of this new trilogy. If they're releasing every other year, then yes, it's the trilogy, whatever it is, or unless it's a standalone film. But I'm pretty sure that it's probably going to be a trilogy.
It's the life of Harrison Ford. What happens after? Sorry. In 2027, which is literally, what is that? 8 years from now. If we're still alive and kicking, you'll be pushing around your great grandbaby by that time.
Yeah, that actually, yeah, that's a long time from now. I don't even want to think about that. 2027.
2027. If we're all paying bills and employed and have a home, who knows what may happen? in 2027. But December 17th, you ready for this bold prediction here?
Yeah.
December 17th, Avatar 5.
Wait a second. That's confirmed?
That's confirmed.
Oh yeah. That so 4 and 5 definitely gonna get delayed. The third movie also delayed. Yep. That's absolutely ridiculous. 2027.
So
Yeah.
2021 is 2. Then after that, you got to wait until 2023. So a 2-year wait for Avatar 3.
The question I have is: are people really looking forward to these movies, or is he hoping that that everybody is just gonna? I mean, because I don't really know how many people are looking forward to Avatar 2 after these delays.
James Cameron's the only one looking forward to it. No one else. It's just him. Oh my gosh. I hope they're filming this continuously. Poor Zoe Saldana. Golly. But yeah, that is the slate. That's everything. So
Yeah, that's a lot.
yeah, that's a lot of, especially a lot of unknown. So yeah, that'll be very interesting, and we'll see. I just want to see New Mutants. I hope we actually get that. Next thing you know, it just be on like video on demand, some random demand channel.
Yeah. I definitely can see that happening.
Yeah, I could see that, but it's real. Yeah, it's very interesting how they did this. So according to how the schedule is released, next year we're getting um 2 Marvel movies. Then in 2021 and in 2022, they'll have 3 of them. So they're really cranking out these Marvel movies, though. Like Phase 4, they're gonna get through it real quickly. At least they're trying to.
So all of those movies, is that all of Phase 4, or is it
I don't know. Because remember, Phase 4 was like, it took 10 years, 10, 11 years.
Yeah.
Phase 4. Phase 3 took 10, 11 years. Wait, no. Stupid. Wait, stop.
From phase 1 to 3, you mean?
Phase 1, I'm slow. So phase 1 to 3 took the whole 10 years. So this could easily just be all of Marvel's Phase 4. Yeah, that could be all of Phase 4 releases.
Yeah.
So total for Phase 4 is going to be 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. 8 movies.
That's a lot of movies.
That's a lot, but it's down considering what, 22? No. What was Phase? No, that's about average, right?
I think so.
That's like an average number. I think so. I believe so. That's like an average. That's a good, healthy amount. But yeah, but they released, here's the they released all of their dates. And the titles will actually be announced very soon. So we'll get more information. But in regards to Marvel, basically it's we're getting the 8. And then also don't forget there's Disney Expo, which is August 23rd to the 25th of this year.
Oh, okay.
And they like to give out everything. And Disney confirmed that, they will be releasing the titles. So all of this untitled Marvel film will actually come with titles, and we'll know this by this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So what date is that? I have to get that on my calendar immediately.
Okay. So Disney Expo, right? When they do all of their big, huge announcements.
Oh yeah, D23.
Right. It's expected. It will be officially unveiled at D23 March 23rd. Not March. August 23rd till August 25th.
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yay. So remember, Far From Home is the official end of Phase 3. which I hope they deal with the aftermath of the snap, since we have Mysterio possibly being on the wrong Earth.
Yeah, I believe they will deal with that. I believe that they tease the multiverse. So yeah, we're definitely gonna get a lot of those answers.
We could multiverse, and then also remember that they teased. There's a lot of rumors that is going around with the Marvel franchise. So remember that for Doctor Strange, I already stated that they're going to have the Ancient One is coming back. Also, they're going to introduce Jericho Drum and Clea. You're like, Now, also for that as well, we're going to get for the other one, Guardians. We're going to get Thor's going to be joining the cast for Guardians.
Oh yeah.
And the plot is rumored to center around Guardians looking for Gamora. But which Gamora? We don't know. And which timeline of Gamora? We don't know.
And they will have assistance by Thor.
We'll have assistance by Thor. Which really should be fun, because, you know. And I just wonder, what Thor are we getting? Are we getting Fat Thor? Or Thor?
I think you'll definitely have a scene where he will be working out, because if he is going to remain fat, then they are going to have a little bit more fun with that. But hopefully not the whole movie.
Right.
You know.
And also, rumor is going to be that Drax learns that his daughter is actually alive.
Oh, okay.
It's the rumor. So, putting it out there, there's nothing official. This is all a rumor.
And I would also like to throw out a rumor / possibility. I do believe that we will see Adam Warlock, since they teased him at the end of Guardians 2. And obviously, he is. I guess he would be considered a villain, but he could become a you know, a good guy at the end, since he was on, I believe, the Guardians at one point. So I'll be curious to see how they handle that story.
That is true. That would be, and yeah, that would be really interesting to see that. And also, isn't he really powerful, like right up there with kind of Captain Marvel?
Yeah, that's why I'm curious why he didn't already show up in the universe, because I believe in the comic, in the Infinity War, he also was there fighting with them against Thanos. But yeah, they just did not utilize him yet. So I guess they got big plans for that character whenever he is introduced properly.
True, and maybe he was there and we just didn't see. Because remember, they promised us 64 characters.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely true. Yes.
So much frustration. I felt like, I know everybody was really happy, but I just needed to watch it again, so like in slow down motion. A lot of things going on in that. Just people just randomly popping out. But yeah, so we'll see. And also, speaking of going with Guardians of the Galaxy 3, it's rumored, again, another rumor, Rocket is getting a love interest in the form of Lila. Also, Nebula and Star-Lord will grow into closer friends. So that's the rumor that's going around.
That's a good rumor.
And learn who Rocket's creator is.
I need to check that Rocket thing real quick, because that name sounds familiar. And
the raccoon, Rocket Raccoon.
No. I'm talking about the Lila character.
Oh,
because in the actual Telltale game, Rocket did have a love interest, and the character, you know, is a little bit more to that. But I don't know if it's the same, if they had the same name. I have to check that. But no, continue.
Well, according to the Marvel fandom database area, you know, it says that Lila is from Earth 616.
Okay.
She is a sentient otter. So, it's another raccoon. Sorry. So she's another raccoon, and that she's Rocket Raccoon's soulmate.
Actually, yeah, that is her because this character was in the Telltale game. Um, and the story that they had told in that game was that when Rocket Raccoon was trying to escape, he was trying to escape with her, but she did not make it because they killed her.
Oh my gosh,
So
sad.
that's great. I'm glad that they're going to actually put that character in this if that's the
Rumor,
case.
rumor, remember? But yeah, and yeah, so that should be interesting. And remember, and also according to this, she's the heiress to the largest toy making empire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we'll see if that's in it and if they do it. But I'm kind of like, because Rocket is a raccoon and Lila is an otter. Huh. I mean, that's a bit interesting there. Yeah. We'll see how that happens. It's very interesting. I mean, sounds like
Yes,
fun.
yes, it will be interesting.
Eh. I don't know if otters and raccoons are related. I'm ignorant in that. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm ignorant. So, yeah, there we go. So that's what we had for that in the rumor for Guardians. Now, also, Marvel has announced today that the directors of Endgame, the Russo brothers, revealed that the Marvel Cinematic Universe will soon take a major step in the LGBTQ representation.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. They revealed on EW Morning Live that a character will be revealed as gay in an upcoming film, and they suggested it's a person fans already know.
Interesting.
So,
Well,
yeah.
well, I will say this. I know that they did make sure that there was some representation of that in game.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think it's totally fine to have that because you identify with that audience. But I have no idea who this character is that everybody knows. If I had to make a guess, they said this is going to be a character introduced or a character that we already are familiar with.
Character that we already know, and they said openly gay.
Okay,
Openly.
so I'm going to make a guess that it's Captain Marvel.
Everybody says Captain Marvel. Every darn person says Captain Marvel. And I don't know. Here's the thing. Could be Bucky.
Well, yeah. I mean, we haven't seen Bucky, do anything really at this point. So
Here's the thing. We've gotten to learn and know Bucky through Captain America.
yes.
I mean, yes, we've gotten to know Captain Marvel through her whole movie. She's so darn forgettable. But I can see I can see Captain Marvel, but maybe it's Bucky. Through that entire thing, Bucky never had a Peggy.
Yeah, he did not.
He did not have a Peggy. And also you have Captain America loved Bucky for who he was, no matter what. Remember, he tried to kill Tony to save Bucky.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Those few people thought there was something going on with that.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a whole civil war he started for his Bucky. So maybe it's Bucky.
It certainly is possible.
Did
they say when this is
no.
going? This is just going to happen at some point during the Phase 4. Then
They didn't say, but here's also what they said. Last summer, Kevin Feige said there are 2 openly gay characters that will be revealed. He said both ones you've seen and one you haven't seen.
So one you've seen and one you haven't seen. So
yeah.
it's definitely one of those, one of the ones you mentioned, I think.
It just says there's a gay character coming up in one of their films, the Russo brothers films, Guardian of the Galaxy. And yep.
It's going to be in one of the Russo brothers films.
This is what Joe Russo said. Okay? there is a gay character coming up in one of their films, and I think Kevin will make that announcement, I'm sure, pretty soon, said Joe Russo.
Hmm.
So one we know and one we don't know.
That's interesting.
This is interesting now. I'm kind of really intrigued and confused at the same time. So one we don't know, so we don't have to worry about that one. But then one we know. I mean, it could have been easily, it could be Thor. Him and Jane never really had chemistry. They just never had chemistry.
I mean, is the movie definitely Guardians, or is it another movie? That's the question. They didn't reveal that yet. Then I
The
guess.
whole thing. Here's the entire thing. Okay, so it says that wait. So they said that Ross asked to clarify if it was truly was the first gay character in a Marvel film, and that's when things got revealing. Okay, so Joe Russo said, yes, openly gay. There have been insinuations about other characters' sexuality, but this is the first openly gay character. Okay? Then, who else is gay? Joe says, perhaps realizing he opened the door that he shouldn't have, he says, we're going to find out. That's a story for another day, said Anthony Russo, his brother. Now, last summer, Marvel Studio president Kevin Feige said 2 openly gay characters will be revealed, both ones you've seen and ones you haven't seen. So if Joe Russo's character is the one we haven't seen before, the question remains, who among the characters we know will come out? There is a gay character coming in one of their films, and I think Kevin will make that announcement. I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty soon, Joe says.
Uh-oh.
This is all Entertainment Weekly.
Well, there you go.
Where they did the podcast. So there you go. It could be Valkyrie.
Well, yeah, I know she was. I know they definitely implied that character. So but the one we don't know about is I have no idea who that could be, and that could literally be anybody. That could be that could be Adam Warlock. Since we don't we have not seen Adam Warlock. He was mentioned. We haven't seen him yet. I mean, I have no idea. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I guess if they are confirmed to do, I mean, I don't know what movie they're confirmed to be on, but I guess whenever we figure out what movie they're on, then that will make it clear as to who the characters could potentially be that they're talking about.
That is true. We don't know anything.
Yeah.
Until then it's going to be a guessing game, or they could announce it during D23.
Yeah, when they announce all those movies during D23, I don't know if they're going to announce who's directing what movie, but if they announce all that stuff there, then everybody will definitely have some clues as to, okay, so let me try and think about which character they're referring to.
That's true. And at the moment, the Russos aren't really directing anything.
Yeah, because I thought they was done after Endgame, so I'm glad to hear they're coming back though. But I'm curious as to what, because I know when they initially spoke about that, they said Endgame was such a big undertaking that they would have to come back for something that's really important. So I'm curious to see what exactly it is that they're going to be coming back to do.
Here's the thing. They did do the Captain America movies. And we do know that the new Captain America, oh shoot, what if it's Falcon? Oh shoot, because Falcon is now Captain America. Oh, that's incredible. A gay black superhero, and it's Falcon. I don't know. That's a theory, but if you look at it, they did do Captain America Winter Soldier.
Yeah, they did do that.
They did Captain America Civil War.
They did do that.
They did Infinity War. They did Endgame. And at the end of Endgame, who did he pass the shield to?
He gave it to Sam.
Gave it to Sam. And, you know, if they take up the helm again and do another Captain America, could be good old Sam.
Well, I think we'll definitely get clues of that when they have that little series, that mini series on the Disney Plus.
That is true. They could do
the buddy series.
they could do the buddy series. But this is could be Captain America, the black guy. Okay, yeah, this is a really fun guessing game. Like, I'm excited for this because, you know, they have finally got a black superhero. That when we had Black Panther, we're gonna soon have Sam. We got Captain Marvel. That's a woman. Oh, I don't know.
And they do have this other hero, Shang Tsai. That's the other Asian hero that they said they're going to be doing a movie for that too. And that's definitely one of the movies of Phase 4. I just don't know how far along they are on that.
Yeah.
So diversity, which is excellent. That's excellent. I have no complaints.
And no one threatened to burn down the studio, because I was like, at the end of that movie, I was like, oh, people are gonna be mad. Not saying that there aren't people who aren't mad, but I didn't hear any major protest about it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there are some people that are mad though. I mean that's yeah. I'm pretty sure there's definitely some people that are a little upset about that. So
yeah. So yeah, darn. This will be interesting. I don't know, but we'll find out. We'll find out soon, and maybe D23 will answer all of our questions.
Yeah, if I'm able to go to D23, I absolutely would try to go. But I don't know. We'll have to see about that one.
That is true. And then also, don't forget, we still are getting. We just don't know all the dates. Remember, we still don't know. We are getting X-Men, Fantastic Four, Black Widows. Remember all the Black Panther? Yeah, Black Panther also.
Oh yeah.
So we are getting that as well. So Marvel itself is going to be very jam-packed in the next coming year. So even though it kind of felt like everything came to a conclusion and an end, we don't know. So Black Widow is expected to drop in 2020. Then we're getting the Eternals. The Eternals is expected to drop in 2020 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you said, the Shang-Chi, that's 2021. Getting an Asian Marshall, yeah, and then hopefully he'll be better than Iron Fist. And
that I to be honest, I honestly believe that is why they want to do this, to make up for that Iron Fist Netflix show. They do not want people to remember.
We apologize for this horrible show and cultural appropriation. Here's an actual Asian fighting, and it's gonna be good. So I look forward to that. That's in 2021. Black Panther is expected in 2021 as well. The Black Panther 2. And I would really love to see how Wakanda was affected after the snap.
Oh yeah.
To their resources and the rhinos. And remember, also, then that means M'Baku was leader of the whole tribe thing, because I don't recall him getting snapped.
Yeah, so he was leader for about 5 years.
For 5 years, he was running things.
Yeah, so
a vegetarian.
Yes.
So yeah, you have that. Doctor Strange is expected 2021. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is expected in 2022. Captain Marvel. Then remember, there's Avengers. Maybe Avengers, a new Avengers 5. Then there's a rumor that's been around that we're getting Blade. A reboot of Blade.
So maybe some type of cameo appearance by Wesley Snipes.
Maybe. I don't. This is all rumor. This is a rumor.
They can have Wesley Snipes become the new Wrestler.
Oh dear.
Yeah, mentoring the new Blade. Yeah, that's an excellent turn of events.
Mm-hmm. Then also we have the X-Men and the Fantastic Four movies that have obviously no date or nothing. And then from that we could have a Wolverine. Oh, a new Wolverine. That should be interesting. And then also I don't know what they're doing with Deadpool.
Oh yeah. Well, it's going to be X-Force, right? The X-Force series now.
Mm-hmm. And they also can apologize to Donald Glover and put his series back on air. So that could be an animated Disney right there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Marvel film right there. So it's a lot to look forward to, and it's a lot of questions that we just don't have the answers to. But they did release some stuff that you're either excited for or you feel nothing for. That it's a lot to go look forward through. So, only thing you can do is just wait and see and hope you're still alive. Especially for that Avatar 5 in 2030. But yeah, it's interesting. But I just want my National Treasure 3. That's all I care about. And I don't know if we need an Indiana Jones movie? I don't know. I'm saying, darn, I miss Indiana Jones. And it's kind of weird because, also that they announced that we're taking this huge break from Star Wars. So remember that huge break that we were supposed to be getting? Because everyone's all tired and Star Wars out. And then they just kind of announced that we're getting more Star Wars movies. So that's also kind of weird.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's just weird. So they don't really know the definition of a break. But we're getting 3 untitled Star Wars movies starting in 2022. So it's not that long of a break. It's like a 2-year break, basically. So that should be interesting in regards to that. And I just look forward to see anything that happens. And hopefully their movies don't suck. Like the CGI in Aladdin did. Not good things there. Not good things. But we shall see what will go on. And I'm looking forward to Gamora, in which Gamora will get. Because I do remember James Gunn saying many times years ago that it's going to be a different Guardians. The team will look drastically different. And we got that already with Fat Thor.
Oh, yeah.
So we shall see. So, yeah, this all looks really exciting. And also, don't forget, Disney Plus has all of their movies. And that'll just continue on and on and on. And they also released that it's now going to be supported for Roku TV and PlayStation 4, which should be a given. And it'll be also available on phones and tablets and computers and connected TVs and streaming media boxes. And it'll also be available for Chromecast, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. So that should be really interesting. And then you'll be able to stream in 4K and HDR content. But it hasn't specified which titles. So that should be really interesting so far. And remember also, we're getting all 30 seasons of The Simpsons, which is kind of like the selling factor that a lot of people were very excited for. And we're also getting all of the movies from the Disney Vault. So that should be really fun also.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And then we're getting the Loki series. That'll have Tom Hiddleston, the Falcon series, and the Winter Soldier. So it's Falcon and Winter Soldier. So they should be paired together. Oh, they could be paired together. Maybe it's both of them. Wouldn't that be interesting?
Yes, it would be.
What? I'm like really excited now. And then remember that we have WandaVision. We know it's not them because they're all buddy buddy with each other. But remember, Vision is technically like a robot. He could be a gay computer. So we don't know. It could be Nebula, a gay computer. So we don't know. So that should be very interesting how that worked out. The
Oh yeah,
19-
it's anything is possible.
Anything can happen. And also, I don't want people to forget because I forgot. And when I saw it, I was like, really? They're still continuing that? Don't forget that we're still getting on Netflix Jessica Jones.
Oh yeah, I did forget about that. When is that? When is that? I thought that show was supposed to have been aired on Netflix.
No, I thought it was canceled.
No, because they finished the show, but
Yeah,
it just hasn't aired yet.
it hasn't. I forgot that it was even supposed to air. I thought it was done with, but apparently it's not. And people already forgot this. But don't forget this, people. That's just so mean. But they already released a promo teaser and everything. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, why are they doing this? The show is over. I'm confused. But yes, Jessica Jones season 3 will release on. I'm trying to pull up the date. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to pull up the date. This is like so bad. Okay, so it will release on. Oh shoot, when will it release? That's how bad it is. You can't find the release date. Sorry, it's just so random. So the final season, it did get a teaser, and according to the Twitter page, it's releasing on coming soon. But the teaser is everything changes and nothing really happens. People die, new people are born, and we exist in between. The final season of Marvel's Jessica Jones is coming soon to Netflix. So there you go. We got the date of soon.
Well, that's yeah, you know what I if I had to make a guess, it would be that knowing Netflix and the pettiness that they have towards this Disney service, they may drop this right around the same time as their Disney Plus launches, so they can say, okay, yeah,
Ooh, that's
everybody obviously wants to go check out Marvel, but we do have something here too that you might want to see.
that's petty. That's petty. That's like real petty. I'm not even sure that's illegal petty, but that's petty. That's hilarious. That's amazing. Maybe it's Ned.
Oh yeah,
Could be.
Ned.
Could be.
Well, hold on. Oh! You mean Ned from Spider Man?
Oh man, I don't know. I have so many questions.
Yeah, I think that question, yeah, that question will be answered. It definitely will be answered soon. I mean, they already said that Valkyrie though was
Yeah, so
kind of
that's what we know, and then they said one we don't know. So then
yeah.
maybe
So the one we don't know is what I'm curious to know who that is, and if it's somebody that you haven't even met before, or if you have seen them in the other movies, but you didn't know this about them. So that's why I said, hey, Captain Marvel. It certainly makes sense because Captain Marvel is she's out there in the universe. We didn't really see that she didn't have a love interest in the movie. So I mean, she just had a very good relationship with her friend, a very good relationship with her friend who was like a sister to her. But totally nothing more than that. Nothing more whatsoever. Um, so
oh, that awful haircut. I just don't know. don't know. But yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see. This was fun. I
Yes.
don't know what's going on, but this is fun. But we shall see how it happens and goes down. I have so many questions though. In my head, I'm still going with Falcon and or Bucky.
Yeah,
That's just
I'm pretty sure that no one would see that coming if it was if that's who it is.
but the answers are right there. It's so clear. That's my head. So yeah, that's basically everything that we have that's been on. We have a bunch of untitled movies and a lot of guessing games. And phase 4 was just great. 4, right? We're on 4. Where's it 3? Where's it 5?
Well, yeah, we're about to we'll be ending 3 soon.
Yeah, so phase 4, all phase 4 movies were basically kind of announced. Their dates were announced.
Yes.
No, D23, we got to hold on until August, and then we'll get more information. And then the streaming service is coming in November.
Yes.
So remember, it's $7 a month, or you can get the whole year for $70.
Woo. Woo. Yes.
You okay over there?
That's an excellent deal. It's a hell
Save,
of a deal.
yeah, that's a good deal. Save your $14 and just get the whole year.
And that'll be the day that everything, that, yeah, Netflix and everything gets canceled.
No, Netflix. Remember, Netflix has been preparing for this, so they've been stocking up. They got Shonda Rhimes, they got Ryan Murphy, they got Kenya Burris, they got Beyonce. So they've been stocking up. We'll see. I think Netflix will be fine. I'm worried about Amazon.
That's just,
I mean, you don't really have that much. They got what Marvelous Mrs. Maisel and what Good Omens, which actually does look really good. And they do have this show, which I will go on for decades and years telling how wonderful it is. It's called The Boys. It's going to be on Amazon.
Yep.
It's a superhero TV show that has nothing to do with superheroes, and they're all morally corrupt. And it's like it's a big hot mess, and it's based on the comic graphic novel, and everyone should watch it because it comes on July 26th. So,
well, look on the bright side. If Amazon does not survive, I'm pretty sure that Netflix will try to make an offer to pick up that show.
that I would appreciate that. Thank you. Because it needs at least 4 seasons. That's just how good it is. So I appreciate any help that's out there. This show. Get your P's and Q's together. Somebody buy it before Amazon goes under. So yeah, this has been fun. So any final thoughts? Any words of encouragement for us to hang on for Avatar 5 in 2050?
I would say if you are waiting for Avatar, congratulations. You definitely have impressed me, and you're very patient because I have given up on that franchise for all of this time that we're waiting to see, well, what happens next. So we'll see if I am curious enough to take a look at it and get back into it when it comes out. I mean, I'm gonna be very curious to see if everybody is actually looking forward to this movie. Yeah, of course they'll see it, but are they truly looking forward to it? That's the question. And I can tell you right now, I'm not even thinking about that. So all I'm waiting for now is Spider-Man: Far From Home. That's it. And Lion King. That's it. I've seen Avengers Endgame. That was a fantastic movie. But those are the 2 movies I'm waiting to see the most right now.
Yeah.
But on that note, go see Detective Pikachu. It stars tomorrow night.
It's actually really good. You chuckle, but it's actually really good. If you're a Pokemon fan, go watch it because they did a really good job with all of the Pokemon. And if you don't know a Pokemon from a Poke people, still go see it because Pikachu is everything.
Yeah, Pikachu.
Yep. Movie. And bring your kid along. So I think it was good. So yeah, so we'll just wait and see. It's a lot interesting. Basically, everything's kind of been confirmed in terms of what movies we kind of think that could come out. Yeah, So the theory could be that, we're getting the Black Solo film, which is probably in 2020. The Black Panther 2-1 is probably going to hold the February date in 2021 or 22, which is kind of offensive because it's like Black History Month, so we can have Black. Kind of offensive, but still. We got a director for that. Eternals could easily occupy one of the earlier dates, even though nothing has really been confirmed, and we don't have a production timeline either that's been released. Doctor Strange 2, which has Scott Dickerson, he's going to tap to return as the writer and the director. And Guardians of the Galaxy 3, which could easily go for 2021. Then, that is basically the 6 projects that are been confirmed. And we have 2 more that we don't know of. And, and a lot of people are looking forward to Star Wars. I'm not. I'm interested in seeing how bad the New Mutants are. Just release the darn thing. Wherever you do it. Let it be Hulu, Disney Plus, Netflix. Just release the movie because this is getting ridiculous after a while. Do something. So there's a lot we have to look forward to and a lot to stay alive for. So hopefully we're able to see everything. So fingers crossed it doesn't suck. I'm looking forward to everything. And we have to hang on to D23, which is right in August, which shockingly is around the corner soon. June, July, August. It's like 3 months or so and change. Gosh, what happened to the year? But yep, that's been everything so far. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening to my ramblings and thank you for listening to Mr. Bailey Jr. Do you have any final words you want to say?
Oh no, I just want to thank everybody for listening, checking out the show, and we will be back to talk about some other things very soon.
We will be back, and I look forward to Bucky and Falcon coming out the closet. Holding hands with Valkyrie. I can get a buddy comedy from that. Oh my gosh, there's so many spinoffs that I look forward to that. So yeah, I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. It's a nice guessing game until August. So thank you once again for listening. I am Dana, your host, and I was joined by Richard Bailey Jr. And have a wonderful day, weekend, afternoon, morning. Thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you for listening.